Hi, I'm Marshall Crenshaw, and you are tuned into Rockseller TV.
Rockseller TV, Rockseller TV, Rockseller TV, Rockseller TV, Rockseller TV.
Well, I wrote some tunes with these guys from the Detroit area, Rick Chofee and Fred Todd, and it was Rick who actually, kind of bullied me into writing songs. They were a songwriting team, and they were trying to make it big as a songwriting team, and we crossed paths, and Rick just insisted that I write stuff with them. So we wrote some songs together. We wrote this one called Starless Summer Sky that I liked a lot. I thought that was pretty cool. But then after I wrote a couple tunes with them, I got up the nerve to try it by myself, If it hadn't been for Rick kind of nudging me to write with them, I don't know if I would have started on my own. But then I did, and then once I understood that I could do it, then the stuff came pretty fast. This was 1979, 1980, 81. And, when I wrote Someday, Some Way, I thought that was pretty kind of distinctive because it's got this groove to it that I borrowed from a couple of 50s rock and roll records that I liked. It's similar to, I was trying to copy the beat for this one called Lotta Lovin' by Gene Vincent, and then it also kind of resembles this one I like called Party Doll by Buddy Knox. So I took this beat, but then I just put my own thing on top of that, and I thought this is interesting. Plus, it's got a repetitive thing to it that I thought was cool.
That brings up something I was going to bring up later. It's your sense of economy as a songwriter is something I've always admired. The ability to get in and get out and really create something that works in 2.5 minutes. Now, obviously, you stretch the form later, but certainly early on, you really adhered to that. Who are the big mentors that you really felt you gleaned a lot of inspiration to write with that sense of economy?
I don't know. I'm trying not to give the exact same answers that I always give, but I guess there's it always comes back to just top 40 radio in general during the time when I was growing up, and so there's a wide range of stuff that I loved, but just about half of what I heard over the years I liked, and it all kind of tended to follow the same template, the structure of all the songs. It's about the same. They were all about 3 minutes long. They all kind of had the same dynamic range. So that just got in my head, I heard other kinds of music when I was growing up, but when I was a kid, the only kind of music I really loved and, it was just rock and roll and popular music. So that it's just the shape of it tended to follow the same kind of form. It just got in my head.
Rockseller TV, Rockseller TV, Rockseller TV, Rockseller TV, Rockseller TV, Rockseller TV.